Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and all the news in details. Ash and SARS protest. I feel bad the way Tinubu was treated, Junaid Muhammed says. Dr. Junaid Muhammed, elder statesman and Second Republic lawmaker, in this interview with Temidayo Akinshuyi speaks on last week's mayhem in Lagos State. Ash enters protest and other national issues. What is your take on the last week attacks on some public and private properties in Lagos State, as well as widespread looting in parts of the country as a result of the Ash enters protest? First and foremost, I condemn it. The motivation or the reasons for the people who carried out the attack, no matter what one's attitude towards Tinubu, one cannot justify the attacks on him verbally, attacks on his properties, physically, and I believe that it is not a crime to be in politics. Tinubu has done a lot for Lagos in terms of development, and he has also done a lot for the Southwest. Even those who are not from his ethnic group cannot deny the fact that there is a difference in the development in Lagos before the Tinubu era and after his era. I am not a member of APC, but the fact of the matter is there is nothing wrong in Tinubu aspiring to be anything. As far as I am concerned, it is not a crime to want to aspire to be the president of this country or occupy any elective office. It is also a shame that those who have nothing to offer are now targeting people who have done a lot for the country. And TVC is a private broadcasting channel. Nobody is forced to watch TVC. Clearly, the whole attack is purely politically motivated, whether it is motivated against Tinubu's person or his ambition for the presidency in 2023. The fact of the matter is Tinubu, like any other person, is entitled to try his luck and throw his heart into the ring because, as a Nigerian, he has absolute right to do so. As a Nigerian, he has absolute right to do so. That right is undiminished by whatever anybody will say or they will do. No amount of attacks can deny him that right to aspire for the highest office in the land. There is the issue of the people who participated in this thuggery, which they called Ash Answers protest. People are saying that they are from one ethnic group or another ethnic group. I arrived Abuja a few days ago and I hear that some of the people are from the old ethnic group who doesn't want Tinubu to achieve his ambition. If they don't want him to contest, they are being extra-legal. They are going against the law and they are trying to play God. Only God can stop that ambition, and no amount of abuse or attempt to incite the people in the Southwest in particular. Those who are of that ethnic group or those who are living particularly in Lagos and Ogun State against him, that would be a very dangerous game. I say so because if Tinubu were to come down to their level, he has enough resources, goodwill, and enough people who are prepared to follow him to do battle with his enemy. Anyway, if they are against Tinubu because they don't like him for any reason, what of the attack on the Oba of Lagos State? Is he also going to contest the election in 2023? What was his offense? Because as far as I know, he is not a member of any party. If it is because he is a friend of Tinubu, where I am also a friend to the Oba of Lagos State, and I am not in any of the political parties, we have to be very careful because apparently there are some people who are prepared to heat up the polity. We have been scrapping catastrophe in this country from the time of the Civil War and the end of the Civil War. If they want to go back that way, they shouldn't blame anybody. If Tinubu decides to contest the presidency, there is nothing anybody can do. If Tinubu were to emerge as the president, it should not be because his own ethnic group like him or some people in the South don't like him. It has to be due to factors beyond our control. After all, Obasanjo is a Yoruba man everybody who is alive in Nigeria knew that the election in 1999, which was the only election he contested and won as a civilian in a democratic election, no matter how faulty it was. He didn't get the support of his ethnic group, but he won the election and he was in power for 8 years. So we should be very careful, and I have no time to waste trying to counter the argument of people who are utterly irresponsible, anti-historical, and who are really upset about the survival and welfare of this great nation. So guys, what do you think about this news? What is your own take about what Junaid Muhammed says about Tinubu? Because according to the news, we can see that this guy is actually in support of Tinubu. You know, he was saying that Tinubu made a positive impact in Nigeria and he has achieved a lot, and nothing can actually stop his presidential ambition. You can imagine that. You know, he was saying that it is just unfair for him, for Nigerian youth, to destroy his properties and all that. You know, the reality is that Tinubu has been the number one prominent leader that has been selling Yoruba people to all Fulanis. He has been selling many Yoruba people to all Fulanis. We can remember when Buhari, President Muhammad Buhari, started his presidential ambition. Tinubu was the first person that sold the Yoruba people to president, you know, in such a way that many Yoruba people, many Yoruba leaders started voting for Buhari. And now here is the result, you know, and I think that that was the reason why many Nigerians have a deep thought about what has happened in the past, about the issue of Tinubu and President Muhammad Buhari. And I think that those are the things that made Nigerian youth to reflect back and react about the harsh end-SARS protest that happened. You know, the reality is that whether we like it or not, Tinubu is one of the people that destroy Nigeria, because he has never for once in support of the Yoruba people. He has always in support of the Hausas. And that is why many Hausa people, they do things scot-free without nobody blaming them. And we are still suffering it till today. And that is where the problem lies. The reality is that whether we like it or not, I am very sure that Yoruba land will not vote for Tinubu, even if he's going for a presidential ambition this coming 2023. Nobody will vote for him because he is one of the enemies that we have in Yoruba land. So viewers, what do you think? What is your own take? Kindly drop your comments. Have the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. And if you're here to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will always be the first person to watch our latest news anytime, any day. Thank you so much for always being there for us at all time. God bless you, and always stay safe at this crucial time. It is very important to you and me. Have a lovely day. Bye.